today's episode, we explore the mysterious Ape Cave, and we learn how it got its name. Is it something to do with Bigfoot or ancient fossils? You'll have to stay tuned.
Ahoy! Welcome back to Adventure Sena. Today, just a fun little outing to the Ape Caves. So Ape Caves is one of two cave systems in Washington that you can go inside of, that I'm aware of. There may be more. Ape Caves is actually lava tube caverns, sizable enough for you to walk around inside and explore a bit, so I'm gonna go check that out. I parked at the lower parking lot. It's just a short hike to the visitor center, or you can park in the main lot up here. So worth noting, before you go up the trail to the Ape Cave Canyon, they ask you to clean your boots. Please do so. Reason is there's a issue with this white nose syndrome caused by inter-cave transmission. So on the hike up to the cave, lots of mushrooms, nice fall scenery here. Pretty perfect timing to come up to the caves. All right, so here at the Ape Cave's entrance, there's a little gazebo area and stairs that you take down. All right, it's gonna be pretty low light here throughout. Thankfully, I have a lantern, so should help illuminate things. It is a lava tube. You can see it's pretty much just a long, straight up, straightaway. No pets, smoking, firearms, fireworks, food, beverages, and fires. Darn. All my favorite things. Here we can see the actual mouth of the cave entrance. All right, so we're in caving mode. We're about to go down the steps here and explore the Ape Cave a bit, so let's check it out. Surprised you can see quite well inside the cave with the low light setting. Here's the stairwell back up. If you look straight up, you can see straight out into the forest. Okay, so heading down into the cave proper now. Let's check it out. Oh wow. You can see there's a well. Really long stairwell here. This is much larger than I thought it would be. Upper cave, difficult walking. Actual caving. Lower cave is just a mellow walk. Alright, so here in the cave, pitch black behind me, but I'm in that tall, narrow section. And just below the stairwell. So I guess it goes about 3/4 of a mile down. So we're gonna try and make our way down to the end of this. In the lower cave, not much scrambling to do, but there is a little bit of a rocky section. You will be standing in some puddles that are pretty deep, so prepare to get wet feet. Maybe bring a change of socks. Yeah, all the water in the cave is just draining down this little conduit. Okay, here, little ledge you could jump down, or some rocks, so choose the rocky path. You really be able to watch your step. If you fall, you are going to scrape yourself up pretty nasty. Very sharp and volcanic.
As I wander through the darkness, I wonder what connection this place has to apes. Maybe Bigfoot was sighted here, or some ancient skeletal remains. The truth, less exciting. The caves take their name from a group of intrepid explorers who discovered this place.
And they were an outdoorsman club called the St. Helens Apes. So that's how this tube got named the Ape Caves, in honor of the group that found it. I have to say, to be able to come to a place like this and hardly see any people down here, it's really amazing. You do get that full sense of adventure and nature. Wow, this cave just keeps going.
The long, winding cavern corridors give you an eerie feeling, like you're totally alone, and at the same time like something is watching you from around every corner.
We're Silent Hill. The only noise in the cave is the dripping of water and my feet. Just got a note. I'm entering this new stretch of cave, and it has all these really interesting textures, interesting lines and patterns like wrinkles. Very interesting, just totally new to this span of cave. Okay, so this explains some of what we saw. Lots of lines that I assumed were caused by water erosion are actually flow marks from the lava's flow. The crazy patterns we were seeing is remelt. So hot gas has actually remelted some of the surface, and of course remelting lava drips from the ceiling, making these strange patterns. I'm just reporting another change in the biome. We've now got a sandy floor here. Previously it's mostly just been jagged rock, but now there's a layer of silty sand. You can hear it crunch underfoot. Please don't leave trash down here. Someone left a cough drop paper under this little thing. You can see lots of little stalactites forming. Maybe stalagmites, I don't remember. Tell me in the comments. Like a thin layer of quartz or something. Reminds me a lot of rose quartz. Yeah, look at the roof now. Totally different. Sandy area was temporary. There's still a little bit of sand here and there. Very interesting. The dripping of water has slowed dramatically. Now there's just an occasional drip here and there. See a beautiful little channel flowing on either side of the trail. But the center bit is dry. My first time seeing a sort of different mineral. There's this deep red rock here. No clue what that is, but it reminds me of lava rock. Sure it's that's exactly what it is, but you can see up ahead there's a bit of a overhang boulder just etched in place. All right, the next step here, really interesting. So someone decided to take a poo-poo over here. Try and keep that off camera, but for reference, if I show this to a ranger later, it's next to this formation here where you gotta walk under it, just to the right of it. That's pretty gnarly. I very much am sorry that people are horrible. Carlsbad Caverns had a big news story because someone dropped a Cheeto bag. So I imagine taking a dump in a cave is also not good for the environment. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. You actually have to go down to get any further. Oh my God, I think it just closes out. This is scary. As far as I'm comfortable going. So I'm right here in this lava cave tube down at the very narrow end. This is the lower cave behind me, and end of the road for me. So squatting in a little river, and make my way back. back up on out of here. So yeah, just for reference, this is about 3 feet high. I'm 6 foot. Now the cave does have an upper section, which just is narrow, however, so the lower cave does not open up. It's the end of the line here. All right, so we reached the end of the lava tube. I'm gonna slowly make my way back up to the entrance. That would be my breath. It's very cold down here. Up on the ledge, you can see there's a little side auxiliary cave. Curious just to take a peek. Wow. Very unique. So now we're in a second tube that's just below the main entrance. Beautiful. Big pit holes. Oh my God. Actually exploring a cave deep underground. We're in the second tube in the upper cave that is just below the main entrance, so pretty deep underground. It is pitch dark and really cool to explore down here, so let's keep exploring. So just out of curiosity, I turned off the lights. You cannot see anything. What I find most striking about these caves is how massive they are. I heard lava tubes and I thought they'd be pretty narrow. You can just imagine this was all once a massive flowing river of lava. Very sharp, jagged floor here. So bring sturdy shoes. You will feel it if you don't. Sort of a shelf there. We're gonna carry on as far as I can go without having to climb. Very unique texture. Ah, scumbags. Someone has graffitied a beautiful natural thing. They asked to not even touch the walls here, much less spray paint them, so definitely don't harm the beautiful natural areas.
It really makes me sad to see two examples of bad human behavior in nature. Please watch out for such activity, report it to a ranger, and clean up if you can. I understand if you don't want to or can't.
Yeah, very cold down here. My hands are freezing. Maybe bring gloves. Keep your hands in your pockets. Absolutely stunning here. Whoa. Bit of a chasm in the lava here. Imagine finding this back in the day. Now that it's been mapped out pretty safely. Some of the adventure is gone, but most of it is totally intact. Old iron. Oh, wow. Yeah, it really opens up into a big room here. Right back at the upper cave, I couldn't resist the urge to explore at least a bit. Gonna try and make our way up here. Now we're up on one of the ledges. It's a whole 1.5 miles of this going up, so I might not get all the way there. Oh yeah, it's pure scrambles. I might save that adventure for another day, but you can carry on up the upper cave, 1.5 miles of this, and you can get out the entrance at the top. Definitely come out and try that out. So this is the part where I'm gonna turn around. You could explore if you do some traversal here, scrambling across these rocks. All right, heading back up now. All right, almost to the entrance. You can see natural light now. What a journey that was. Had an amazing time here. It took about 1.5 hours to get to the end, and I'm back to the staircase. Probably will take longer if you do the full upper trail. All right, so that's it for the Ape Caves adventure. Hope you liked it. Definitely just a short little road trip from Portland. Well worth coming out here for this. Going down to the end of the lower cave and back to the staircase, roughly an hour, hour and a half. That's a pretty mellow pace. Going up to the upper cave entrance, it's gonna take much longer. You'll be bouldering essentially. And then you would return back on this trail here. That trail will lead to the upper entrance.
Thank you for watching Adventure Sena. As always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notify bell. It really helps out.